This is a reading of the Holy Qur'an as translated by Maulana Muhammad Ali and read by Tisa Muhammad. This is a 30-day reading of the Holy Qur'an broken down into 30 parts. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Part 25, Surah 41, Hamim, Section 6, Ayah 47. To him is referred the knowledge of the hour, and no fruit comes forth from its coverings, nor does a female bear or bring forth, but with his knowledge. And on the day when he calls out to them, "Where are my associates?" they will say, "We declare to thee, not one of us can bear witness." And those whom they called upon before will fail them, and they will know that they cannot escape. Man tires not of praying for good, but if evil touch him, he is despairing, hopeless. And if we make him taste mercy from us after distress has touched him, he says, "This is due to me, and I think not that the hour will come to pass. And if I am sent back to my Lord, I shall have sure good with him." So we shall certainly inform those who disbelieve of what they do, and we shall make them taste of hard chastisement. And when we shower favor to man, he turns away and withdraws himself. But when evil touches him, he is full of lengthy supplications. Say, "See you, if it is from Allah, then you disbelieve in it. Who is in greater error than he who is in opposition far away? We will soon show them our signs in farther regions and among their own people, until it is quite clear to them that it is the truth. Is it not enough that thy Lord is a witness over all things? Now surely they are in doubt as to the meeting with their Lord. Lo, he surely encompasses all things." Surah 42, Al-Shura, the Council, Section 1, Divine Mercy in Giving Warning. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, Beneficent God, knowing, hearing, powerful God. Thus does Allah the Mighty, the Wise, reveal to thee, and he revealed to those before thee. To him belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is in the earth, and he is the High, the Great. The heavens may almost be rent asunder above them, while the angels celebrate the praise of their Lord and ask forgiveness for those on earth. Now surely Allah is the forgiving, the merciful. And those who take protectors besides him, Allah watches over them, and thou hast not charge over them. And thus have we revealed to thee an Arabic Qur'an, that thou mayest warn the mother town and those around it, and give warning of the day of gathering, wherein is no doubt. A party will be in the garden, and another party in the burning fire. And if Allah had pleased, he would surely have made them a single nation, but he admits whom he pleases to his mercy. And the wrongdoers have no protector nor helper. Or have they taken protectors besides him? But Allah is the protector, and he gives life to the dead, and he is possessor of power over all things. Surah 42, Al-Shura, the Council, Section 2, Judgment is given, Ayah 10. And in whatever you differ, the judgment thereof is with Allah. That is Allah, my Lord. On him I rely, and to him I turn. The originator of the heavens and the earth. He has made for you peers from among yourselves, and peers of the cattle, too, multiplying you thereby. Nothing is like him, and he is the hearing, the seeing. His are the treasures of the heavens and the earth. He amplifies and straightens subsistence for whom he pleases. Surely he is knower of all things. He has made plain to you the religion which he enjoined upon Noah, and which we have revealed to thee, and which we enjoined on Abraham and Moses and Jesus, to establish religion and not to be divided therein. Hard for the polytheists is that to which thou callest them. Allah chooses for himself whom he pleases, and guides to himself him who turns to him. And they were not divided until after knowledge had come to them, out of envy among themselves. And had not a word gone forth from thy Lord for an appointed term, the matter would surely have been judged between them. And those who were made to inherit the book after them are surely in disquieting doubt about it. To this then go on inviting, and be steadfast as thou art commanded, and follow not their low desires. And say, I believe in what Allah has revealed of the book, and I am commanded to do justice between you. Allah is our Lord and your Lord. For us are our deeds, and for you your deeds. There is no contention between us and you. Allah will gather us together, and to him is the eventual coming. And those who dispute about Allah after obedience has been rendered to him, Their plea is null with their Lord, and upon them is wrath, and for them is severe chastisement. Allah is he who revealed the book with truth and the balance, and what will make thee know that perhaps the hour is nigh? Those who believe not in it would hasten it on, and those who believe are in fear from it, and they know that it is the truth. Now surely those who dispute concerning the hour are far away. Allah is benignant to his servants. He gives sustenance to whom he pleases, and he is the strong, the mighty. Surah 42, Al-Shura, the Council, Section 3. Allah's dealing is just, Ayat 20. Whoso desires the tilth of the hereafter, we give him increase in his tilth. And whoso desires the tilth of this world, we give him thereof. And he has no portion in the hereafter. Or have they associates who have prescribed for them any religion that Allah does not sanction? And were it not for the word of judgment, it would have been decided between them, and surely for the wrongdoers is a painful chastisement. Thou seest the unjust fearing on account of what they have earned, and it must befall them. And those who believe and do good are in the meadows of the gardens. They have what they please with their Lord. That is the great grace. This it is of which Allah gives the good news to his servants who believe and do good. Say, I ask of you not in return for it, but love for relatives. And whoever earns good, we give him more of good therein. Surely Allah is forgiving, grateful. Or they say, he has forged a lie against Allah. So if Allah please, he would seal thy heart against them, and Allah blots out the falsehood and confirms the truth with his words. Surely he is knower of what is in the breasts. And he it is who accepts repentance from his servants and pardons evil deeds, and he knows what you do. And he answers those who believe and do good deeds and gives them out of his grace. And for the disbelievers is a severe chastisement. And if Allah were to amplify the provision for his servants, they would rebel in the earth. But he sends it down by measure as he pleases. Surely he is aware, seer of his servants. And he it is who sends down the rain after they have despaired. And he unfolds his mercy, and he is the friend, the praised one. And of his signs is the creation of the heavens and the earth, and what he has spread forth in both of them of living beings. And he is all-powerful to gather them together when he will. Surah 42, Al-Shura, the Council, Section 4. Believers should be patient, Ayah 30. And whatever misfortune befalls you, it is on account of what your hands have wrought, and he pardons much. And you cannot escape in the earth, and besides Allah, you have no protector nor helper. And of his signs are the ships like mountains on the sea. If he will, he stills the wind so that they lie motionless on its back. Surely there are signs in this for every patient, grateful one. Or he causes them to perish for what they have earned, and he pardons much. And that those who dispute about our messages may know. There is no refuge for them. So whatever you are given is but a provision of this world's life, and that which Allah has is better and more lasting for those who believe and rely on their Lord, and those who shun the great sins and indecencies, and whenever they are angry they forgive, and those who respond to their Lord and keep up prayer, and whose affairs are decided by counsel among themselves, and who spend out of what we have given them, and those who, when great wrong afflicts them, defend themselves. And the recompense of evil is punishment like it. But whoever forgives and amends, his reward is with Allah. Surely he loves not the wrongdoers. And whoever defends himself after his being oppressed, these it is against whom there is no way of blame. The way of blame is only against those who oppress men and revolt in the earth unjustly. For such there is a painful chastisement. And whoever is patient and forgives, that surely is an affair of great resolution. Surah 42, Al-Shura, the Council, Section 5. Revelation guides aright, Ayah 44. And he whom Allah leaves in error has no friend after him. And thou wilt see the iniquitous when they see the chastisement, saying, is there any way of return? And thou wilt see them brought before it, humbling themselves because of abasement, looking with a faint glance. And those who believe will say, surely the losers are they who lose themselves and their followers on the resurrection day. Now surely the iniquitous are in lasting chastisement. And they will have no friends to help them besides Allah. And he whom Allah leaves in error cannot find a way. Hearken to your Lord before there comes from Allah the day which there is no averting. You will have no refuge on that day, nor will it be yours to make a denial. But if they turn away, we have not sent thee as a watcher over them. Thy duty is only to deliver the message, and surely when we make man taste mercy from us, he rejoices thereat. And if an evil afflicts them on account of what their hands have set before, then surely man is ungrateful. Allah's is the kingdom of the heavens and the earth. He creates what he pleases. He grants females to whom he pleases and grants males to whom he pleases. Or he grants them both males and females. And he makes whom he pleases barren, surely. He is Noah, powerful. And it is not vouchsafed to a mortal that Allah should speak to him, except by revelation or from behind a veil or by sending a messenger and revealing by his permission what he pleases. Surely he is high, wise. And thus did we reveal to thee an inspired book by our command. Thou knewest not what the book was, nor what faith was, but we made it a light, guiding thereby whom we please of our servants. And surely thou guidest to the right path, the path of Allah, to whom belongs whatsoever is in the heavens and whatsoever is in the earth. Now surely to Allah do all affairs eventually come. Surah 43, Zukhruf, Gold, Section 1. Revelation is a divine favor. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Beneficent God, by the book that makes manifest, surely we have made it an Arabic Qur'an that you may understand, and it is in the original of the book with us, truly elevated, full of wisdom. Shall we then turn away the reminder from you altogether because you are a prodigal people? And how many a prophet did we send among the ancients? And no prophet came to them, but they mocked him. Then we destroyed those stronger than these in prowess, and the example of the ancients has gone before. And if thou ask them, who created the heavens and the earth? They would say, the mighty, the knowing one has created them. Who made the earth a resting place for you, and made in it ways for you that you may go aright? And who sends down water from the cloud according to a measure? Then we raise to life thereby a dead land. Even so will you be brought forth. And who created peers of all things, and made for you ships and cattle on which you ride, that you may sit firm on their backs? Then remember the favor of your Lord when you are firmly seated thereon, and say, Glory be to him who made this subservient to us. And we were not able to do it, and surely to our Lord we must return. And they assigned to him a part of his servants. Man, to be sure, is clearly ungrateful. Surah 43, Zukhruf, Gold, Section 2, Polytheism Condemned, Ayah 16. Or, has he taken daughters to himself of what he creates and chosen you to have sons? And when one of them is given news of that of which he sets up a likeness for the Beneficent, his face becomes black, and he is full of rage. Is one decked with ornaments and unable to make plain speech in disputes a partner with God? And they make the angels, who are their servants, of the beneficent females. Did they witness their creation? Their evidence will be recorded, and they will be questioned. And they say, if the Beneficent had pleased, we should not have worshipped them. They have no knowledge of this, they only lie. Or, have we given them a book before it, so that they hold fast to it? Nay, they say, we found our fathers on a course, and surely we are guided by their footsteps. And thus, we sent not before thee a warner in a town, but its wealthy one said, surely we found our fathers following a religion, and we follow their footsteps. The warner said, and even if I bring to you a better guide than that which you found your fathers following? They said, we surely disbelieve in that with which you are sent. So we exacted retribution from them. Then see what was the end of the rejectors. Surah 43, Zukhruf, Gold, Section 3, Allah's choice of a prophet, Ayah 26. And when Abraham said to his sire and his people, I am clear of what you worship, save him who created me, for surely he will guide me. And he made it a word to continue in his posterity, that they might return. Nay, I let these and their fathers enjoy till there came to them the truth, and a messenger making manifest. And when the truth came to them, they said, this is enchantment, and surely we are disbelievers in it. And they say, Why was not the Qur'an revealed to a man of importance in the two towns? Do they apportion the mercy of thy Lord? We portion out among them their livelihood in the life of this world, and we exalt some of them above others in rank, that some of them may take others in service, and the mercy of thy Lord is better than that which they amass. And were it not that all people would become one disbelieving community, we would provide for those who disbelieve in the beneficent roofs of silver for their houses, and stairs of silver by which they ascend, and of silver the doors of their houses, and the couches on which they recline, and of gold. And all this is naught but a provision of this world's life, and the hereafter is with thy Lord only for the dutiful. Surah 43, Zukhruf, gold. Section 4, opposition to truth is punished, ayah 36. And whoever turns himself away from the remembrance of the beneficent, we appoint for him a devil, so he is his associate. And surely they hinder them from the right path, and they think that they are guided aright. Until when he comes to us, he says, Oh, would that between me and thee there were the distance of the east and the west, so evil is the associate. And as you did wrong, it will profit you not this day that you are sharers in the chastisement. Canst thou then make the deaf to hear, or guide the blind, and him who is in clear air? So if we take thee away, still we shall exact retribution from them, or we shall show thee that which we promised them. Surely we are possessors of power over them. So hold fast to that which has been revealed to thee. Surely thou art on the right path. And surely it is a reminder for thee and thy people, and you will be questioned. And ask those of our messengers whom we sent before thee, did we ever appoint gods to be worshipped besides the beneficent? Surah 43, Zukhruf, gold. Section 5, Pharaoh's opposition to Moses, ayah 46. And truly we sent Moses with our messages to Pharaoh and his chiefs. So he said, I am the messenger of the Lord of the worlds. And when he brought them our signs, lo, they laughed at him. And we showed them not a sign, but it was greater than its fellow. And we seized them with chastisement, that they might turn. And they said, O enchanter, call on thy Lord for us, as he has made the covenant with thee. We shall surely follow guidance. But when we removed from them the chastisement, lo, they broke the pledge. And Pharaoh proclaimed amongst his people, saying, O my people, is not the kingdom of Egypt mine, and these rivers flowing beneath me? Do you not see? Rather, I am better than this fellow who is contemptible and can hardly express himself clearly. Why then have bracelets of gold not been bestowed on him, or angels come along with him in procession? So he incited his people to levity, and they obeyed him. Surely they were a transgressing people. Then when they displeased us, we exacted retribution from them. So we drowned them altogether, and we made them a thing past, and an example for later generations. Surah 43, Zukhruf, gold. Section 6, Jesus as prophet, ayah 57. And when the son of Mary is mentioned as an example, lo, thy people raise a clamor thereat, and they say, Are our gods better, or is he? They set it forth to thee only by way of disputation. Nay, they are a contentious people. He was not but a servant on whom we bestowed favor, and we made him an example for the children of Israel. And if we pleased, we could make among you angels to be our vicegerents in the land. And this revelation is surely knowledge of the hour, so have no doubt about it and follow me. This is the right path. And let not the devil hinder you. Surely he is your open enemy. And when Jesus came with clear arguments, he said, I have come to you indeed with wisdom, and to make clear to you some of that about which you differ. So keep your duty to Allah and obey me. Surely Allah is my Lord and your Lord, so serve him. This is the right path. but parties among them differed. So woe to those who did wrong for the chastisement of a painful day. Wait they for aught but the hour, that it should come on them all of a sudden while they perceive not? Friends on that day will be foes one to another, except those who keep their duty. Surah 43, Zukhruf, Gold, Section 7, The Two Parties, Ayah 68. O my servants, there is no fear for you this day, nor will you grieve. Those who believed in our messages and submitted to us, enter the garden, you and your wives, being made happy. Sent round to them are golden bowls and drinking cups, and therein is that which their souls yearn for, and the eyes delight in, and therein you will abide. And this is the garden which you are made to inherit on account of what you did. For you therein is abundant fruit to eat thereof. Surely the guilty will abide in the chastisement of hell. It is not abated for them, and they will therein despair. And we wronged them not, but they were themselves the wrongdoers. And they cry, O Malik, let thy Lord make an end of us. He will say, you shall stay here. Certainly we bring the truth to you, but most of you are averse to the truth. Or have they settled an affair? But it is we who settle affairs. Or do they think that we hear not their secrets and their private counsels? Aye, and our messengers with them write down, say, the Beneficent has no son, so I am the foremost of those who serve God. Glory to the Lord of the heavens and the earth, the Lord of the throne of power, from what they describe. So let them talk and sport until they meet their day, which they are promised. And he it is who is God in the heavens and God in the earth. And he is the wise, the knowing. And blessed is he whose is the kingdom of the heavens and the earth and all between them. And with him is the knowledge of the hour, and to him you will be returned. And those whom they call upon besides him control not intercession, but he who bears witness to the truth, and they know him. And if thou wert to ask them who created them, they would say, Allah. How are they then turned back? And his cry, O my Lord, these are a people who believe not. So turn away from them and say, peace. They will soon come to know. Surah 44, Al-Dukhan, the Drought. Section 1. Lighter punishment followed by severer. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Beneficent God, by the book that makes manifest, we revealed it on a blessed night. Truly, we are ever warning. Therein is made clear every affair full of wisdom, a command from us. Truly, we are ever sending messengers, a mercy from thy Lord. Truly, he is the hearing, the knowing, the Lord of the heavens and the earth, and what is between them. If you would be sure, there is no God but he. He gives life and causes death. Your Lord and the Lord of your fathers of yore. Nay, in doubt they sport. So wait for the day when the heaven brings a clear drought, enveloping men. This is a painful chastisement. Our Lord, remove from us the chastisement. Surely we are believers. When will they be reminded? And a messenger has indeed come, making clear. Yet they turned away from him and said, one taught by others, a madman. We shall remove the chastisement a little, but you will surely return to evil. On the day when we seize them with the most violent seizing, surely we shall exact retribution. And certainly we tried before them Pharaoh's people, and a noble messenger came to them, saying, deliver to me the servants of Allah. Surely I am a faithful messenger to you, and exalt not yourselves against Allah. Surely I bring to you a clear authority, and I take refuge with my Lord and your Lord, lest you stone me to death. And if you believe not in me, leave me alone. Then he called upon his Lord. These are a guilty people. So go forth with my servants by night. Surely you will be pursued, and leave the sea behind calm. Surely they are a host to be drowned. How many the gardens and springs they left behind, and cornfields and noble places, and goodly things wherein they rejoiced. Thus it was, and we made other people inherit them. So the heaven and the earth wept not for them, nor were they respited. Surah 44, Al-Dukhan, the Drought, Section 2, Good and Evil Rewarded, Ayah 30. And we indeed delivered the children of Israel from the abasing chastisement from Pharaoh. Surely he was haughty, prodigal, and certainly we chose them above the nations, having knowledge. And we gave them signs wherein was clear blessing. These do indeed say, There is naught but our first death, and we shall not be raised again. So bring our fathers back if you are truthful. Are they better, or the people of Tubal and those before them? We destroyed them, but surely they were guilty. And we did not create the heavens and the earth and that which is between them in sport. We created them not, but with truth, but most of them know not. Surely the day of decision is the term for them all, the day when friend will avail friend and not, nor will they be helped, save those on whom Allah has mercy. Surely he is the mighty, the merciful. Surah 44, Al-Dukhan, the Drought, Section 3, Good and Evil Rewarded, Ayah 43. Surely the tree of Zakum is the food of the sinful. Like molten brass, it seethes in their bellies like boiling water. Seize him, then drag him into the midst of hell. Then pour on his head of the torment of boiling water. Taste, thou art forsooth the mighty, the honorable. Surely this is what you doubted. Those who keep their duty are indeed in a secure place, in gardens and springs, wearing fine and thick silk, facing one another. Thus shall it be, and we shall join them to pure, beautiful ones. They call therein for every fruit in security. They taste not therein death, except the first death, and he will save them from the chastisement of hell. A grace from thy Lord. This is the great achievement. So we have made it easy in thy tongue that they may mind. Wait then, surely they too are waiting. Surah 45, Jathiyah, the kneeling. Section 1, Denial of Revelation. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, Beneficent God, the revelation of the book is from Allah, the Mighty, the Wise. Surely in the heavens and the earth are signs for believers, and in your creation and in the animals he spreads abroad are signs for a people who are sure, and in the variation of the night and the day, and in the sustenance which Allah sends down from the heaven, then gives life thereby to the earth after its death, and in the changing of the winds are signs for a people who understand. These are the messages of Allah, which we recite to thee with truth. In what announcement will they then believe after Allah and his signs? Woe to every sinful liar who hears the messages of Allah recited to him, then persists in haughtiness, as though he had not heard them. So announce to him a painful chastisement. And when he comes to know of any of our messages, he takes them for a jest, for such is an abasing chastisement. In front of them is hell, and that which they have earned will avail them not, nor those whom they take for protectors besides Allah, and for them is a grievous chastisement. This is guidance. And those who disbelieve in the messages of their Lord, for them is a painful chastisement of an evil kind. Surah 45, Al-Jathiyah, the kneeling, Section 2, Truth of the Revelation, Ayat 12. Allah is He who made subservient to you the sea, that the ships may glide therein by His command, and that you may seek of His grace, and that you may give thanks. And He has made subservient to you whatsoever is in the heavens and whatsoever is in the earth, all from Himself. Surely there are signs in this for people who reflect. Tell those who believe to forgive those who fear not the days of Allah, that He may reward a people for what they earn. Whoever does good, it is for himself, and whoever does evil, it is against himself. Then to your Lord you will be brought back. And certainly we gave the children of Israel the book and judgment and prophethood, and provided them with good things, and made them excel the nations. And we gave them clear arguments in the affair, so they differed not until after knowledge had come to them out of envy among themselves. Surely thy Lord will judge between them on the day of resurrection, concerning that wherein they differed. Then we made thee follow a course in the affair, so follow it, and follow not the low desires of those who know not. Surely they can avail thee not against Allah, and surely the wrongdoers are friends of each other, and Allah is the friend of the dutiful. These are clear proofs for men, and a guidance and a mercy for a people who are sure. Or do those who do evil deeds think that we will make them as those who believe and do good, their life and their death being equal? Evil is what they judge. Surah 45, Jathiyah, the kneeling, Section 3, denial of judgment, Ayah 22. And Allah created the heavens and the earth with truth, and that every soul may be rewarded for what it has earned, and they will not be wronged. Seest thou him who takes his desire for his God, and Allah leaves him in error knowingly, and seals his hearing and his heart, and puts a covering on his sight? Who can then guide him after Allah? Will you not mind? And they say, there is naught but our life of the world. We die and we live, and nothing destroys us but time. And they have no knowledge of that. They only conjecture. And when our clear messages are recited to them, their only argument is that they say, bring back our fathers if you are truthful. Say, Allah gives you life, then makes you die. Then will he gather you to the day of resurrection, wherein is no doubt. But most people know not. Surah 45, Jathiyah, the kneeling, Section 4, the doom, Ayah 27. And Allah's is the kingdom of the heavens and the earth, and on the day when the hour comes to pass, on that day will the followers of falsehood perish, and thou wilt see every nation kneeling down. Every nation will be called to its record. This day you are requited for what you did. This is our record that speaks against you with truth. Surely we wrote what you did. Then as to those who believed and did good, their Lord will admit them to his mercy. That is the manifest achievement. And as for those who disbelieved, were not my messages recited to you? But you are proud, and you were a guilty people. And when it was said, surely the promise of Allah is true, and the hour, there is no doubt about it, you said, we know not what the hour is. We think it only a conjecture, and we are not at all sure. And the evil of what they did will become manifest to them, and that at which they mocked will encompass them. And it will be said, this day we forsake you, as you neglected the meeting of this day of yours, and your abode is a fire, and you have no helpers. That is because you made the messages of Allah a jest, and the life of this world deceived you. So on that day they shall not be taken out of it, nor shall they be granted goodwill. So praise be to Allah, the Lord of the heavens and the Lord of the earth, the Lord of the worlds. And to him belongs greatness in the heavens and the earth, and he is the mighty, the wise. This is the conclusion of Part 25, Juz 25 of the Holy Qur'an.